Well, return to office mandates have gained some steam this year. 80% of CEOs saying that they believe workers will be in person full time within the next 3 years. That's according to a KPMG survey. Our very own Kerry Hannon was on the show a few weeks ago to discuss the battle between employees and employers over return to office mandates. And you, our audience, had a lot to say on the subject. She received over 2,000 comments on her article. Back with us, we got Kerry with some more of that feedback. Kerry, what did you hear?
Well, hi, Brad. Yes, I mean, it was fantastic. There was so much engagement. Let's say, could we say it's a hot topic, return to the office? We had, thousands of people commenting. And the gist of it shouldn't be a surprise to most of us. It's that people are saying it's a complete time suck. You're not more productive in the office, and to a sense, if you think about it, they're right on many levels. There's that commute, there's the cost of gasoline or public transportation. It's really onerous in many situations. And so there was this whole sense of uproar over, that they're very productive and they need the flexibility. And in fact, and I agree with them, nobody wants to be micromanaged. And the real core issue here, Brad, is trust. They felt that their managers wanted them back in the office because they don't trust them. And that's a really tough thing. In terms of management, because that's something you really do need to foster between workers and their managers. So I think that's a big piece of it. To be fair, some companies do need people to be back in the office to kind of mingle and inspire, teamwork and stuff. But I mean, the question there is, does it have to be 5 days a week? So that's what I was hearing. But the funny thing, I got to tell you, I went back and just looked at the column I wrote this week, looking at all these reader comments, and we've got over 3,000 comments on this column. So, I mean, it is not going away, this issue.
Look, I love the engagement. Sticking with the workplace trends, you recently wrote about older generations being happiest at work. What can you tell us about that?
Yes, indeed. This really warms my heart. Workers 65 and older, a Pew Research study came out that pointed to, it came out earlier this week, pointing to the fact that this is the happiest group of workers in the workplace, this older generation, that they feel very highly satisfied with their work. And in fact, there are a couple of reasons for that. They cite flexibility. They cite the fact that they feel respected at work and that they're not feeling left behind at all. That in fact, they feel as they're being offered the educational and the training that they might need to stay in these jobs. And so that's really a great sign. And the reason is this segment of the workplace has really been ticking up in recent years as workers are staying on the job longer than that traditional 65 retirement age for a couple of reasons, Brad. They're doing it because they need the financial security. They want that extra oomph. They're not ready to retire financially. And secondly, they love what they do. They really enjoy their jobs. And I must say, the group of people that say that they really enjoy their jobs and working is higher than the percentage that says they're only working because they need the money.
Kerry Hannon, thanks so much, and can't wait to see what more of this engagement on your stories looks like. Appreciate it, Kerry.